Alright everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. And to all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. And to all the subscribers, welcome back. Now, all I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video, and to stay tuned on in for all the information on a ticker symbol I want you guys to add to your watch list, because this month is going to have major catalysts for this company. I mean, it just had a catalyst last night, which I'm going to go into, but this month is going to be filled with catalysts for this stock, especially if it receives the emergency use FDA approval. So stay tuned for all the information. I do daily chart analysis on this one, and I don't want you guys to overlook it, because if you want to start watching it with me, you can start watching those ticker symbol videos as well. So stay tuned. So ZOM, Zomedica Corp, right? Zomedica Corp is at 123. We saw it jump nicely. I thought this would be some strength, and I said if it didn't show strength, it would pull downwards, right? I wanted to believe it was strength. We would see it consolidate and then probably jump again. Certainly didn't do that. Hit a high here of 145 and just tore it down back to 123. So we're below 133, okay? Now we are in the zone of weakness, and the lowest point yesterday was 113. Literally, this needs to now stay above $1. If it can't do that, it's getting very, very weak. So we need to watch this very carefully, okay? This is a very speculative stock. I've always said that, but a lot of analysis ratings and everything that has to do with this stock is not going to happen overnight. It has to show revenue from the Truforma product. Could this hit $3? Possibly, but how long? It could take months, and it can even take years. So this isn't like get rich quick or overnight, type of move. This type of move that the stock was having before, yeah, it's not going to be like that. And I want you guys to be aware of it. Now, if it's something that doesn't work in your favor, or you just don't like it, there's another way to play this, through momentum. Every other day, there's momentum for this stock falling to new lows and jumping up pretty fast. So those that are day traders or momentum players or swing traders are taking advantage of this, while the ones that are holding are hoping for this to go up in just a few days or weeks or months, when this stock is actually a long-term play with the high speculation and the probability of losing all your money because it's a penny stock. You need to remember where it came from. This was a 6-cent stock. 6 cents, right? Is it holding itself up pretty nice from those lows? Yeah, but the closer it gets to $1, the more it's becoming worthless almost, right? I'm not saying that if it goes below $1, it can't reverse and come back up. It's all possible, but things are getting weaker here. And if you're not willing to hold a long time, this stock is going to be one of those that you may not like in your portfolio, or you may have to get out. And I just want to be honest. I just want you guys to be honest. Could this reach $3 based off of analysis ratings? Possibly, but that's going to take time. That's not going to happen overnight. So the support level here is 121. I want you guys to be aware of that. It's sitting at 123. If that gets broken through, we need to watch down here at 113 and pay close attention if it rebounds or continues going lower. Now the resistance level, which is the highest point before pulling lower, is 132, and the 50-day moving average is literally to the hundreds and thousands place in the 132 range. So that is our resistance, the 50-day moving average and that point right there. So if you want to just consume it all together, 132 is the main point, whether it's to the hundreds or thousands place below or up. 132 overall needs to be crossed so that the bulls can start gaining control and bringing this up to newer highs. So the resistance level after that is up here at this point at 137 to reach newer highs and new resistance levels. And if you found this helpful and informative, don't forget to subscribe if you're a first-time viewer and investor. Don't forget to click on the like button to let me know you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and helps out the YouTube algorithm to let me know that you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. And share this with your friends and community so that they are aware as well. So let's go ahead and jump right into it so that you guys can see what ticker symbol I want you guys to add to your watch list, not overlook, because this month, April, might be the month of big catalysts for this one. And it's already been jumping. It's jumped twice without any catalyst true news. So we're going to have to see how it plays out. So the ticker symbol I want you guys to add to your watch list is one that I actually do daily chart analysis on. And I mentioned it over at the Patreon since March 27th, especially when it was starting to show weakness. But we're going to go over its chart in just a moment. So here on the screen, I have a stock that I mentioned this morning. And I want to share with you guys a little snippet of what goes on over at the Discord. And by joining the Patreon, you gain access to the Discord. Now, Patreon member slots are actually getting limited. They're getting filled up pretty quick. And I want you guys to see what type of opportunities you can actually obtain or learn from first. Actually, I would tell every single investor and viewer to actually learn from this before actually acting upon it. But some of the ticker symbols that I mentioned, they have opportunities like this one. And today, some investors have messaged me and told me, hey, thank you so much. I took this shot. It was awesome. It was a nice write-up, so forth. And I mentioned it at 7:33. ISIG shot up this morning, just pulled back, seems to have room, sitting at 7:09. Just needs more volume, very low volume, so be careful, right? So right after I mentioned it, it started to fall a little bit lower, and it hit a low here of 690. And from that point forward, it took off, and it reached 915. Okay? This stock right here took off in just 2 hours and gave us back $2 per share if we entered close to the point when I mentioned it or a little bit above it. So that's about 15 to 20% in just 2 hours. And if you actually wanted to play it again from this point right here at 655 all the way up to 765, a whole entire dollar, it gave you another 10 to 15%. So if you put that together, that was like a 30% opportunity in just one day. Now, am I guaranteeing this every single time? No. But one of the biggest things you can obtain from joining the Discord and even the Patreon is my weekly watch list and the daily movers that I'm seeing as speculative stocks to watch and opportunities that are presenting themselves. Now, this one was pretty low under the radar because the average volume was 9 million. So you really had to dig a little deep to find this. I'm not saying you can't, but I am here to enlighten you guys and cast light on opportunities many other investors may be overlooking or not aware of. And that's what I do. And I enjoy doing that. So over at the Patreon, you can go check out the tiers. They're getting filled up pretty fast. And you gain access to the Discord. You'll be able to see my weekly watch list. And you'll be able to see these opportunities. Now, I really advise every single investor and viewer to learn from this first before just jumping into this type of stuff, because it's a lot more speculative. But I know a lot of investors want to learn about this and have some type of understanding or guidance of where to look. And that's what I'm here for. So we're out here to try to maximize profits and minimize losses. So what ticker symbol do I want you guys to add to your watch list? So the ticker symbol that I want you guys to add to your watch list is Ocugen. Okay, Ocugen had a pretty big run, right? As you could see that there throughout the day. I mean, what a jump. Now, this was sitting close to $6 and some change. I've talked about it since March, right? When you think about it, way back at this point right here, March 27th, it was falling. I told every single investor and viewer, watch it closely. The closer it gets to $6, the more interesting it becomes, okay? I talked about why the opportunity is there. I did tell everyone that it's speculative, so be careful. And March 27th at 11:39 p.m. There's the stamp time right there. And it was currently sitting at 713 at the time I did this post. Now, did it get closer to $6? Certainly. It dropped down to $5.85, bounced back up and hit a high here of $8. Started to fall, and today had a big run from literally 635 all the way up to 823 again. Now, something I'm noticing, and I just want to kind of point it out, is that it's been doing this time over time. So this is something to be a little bit aware of, that it's having little spikes, almost looking like that's all it could do, hit up to $8. So I do want investors to be aware of that and be a little cautious, right? Because if you've been getting in and you haven't been taking profits, these might be your opportunities, unless the FDA approval is going to shoot this one up to newer highs, which is what we've been talking about and all the things that have been going on. But today's jump was really due to the fact that last night, if you watch the lightning round or if you look at different articles, Jim Cramer literally said these words. He said, this is a speculative opportunity, but he didn't mention about the Covaxin. That's where I kind of found it interesting. And I don't know what type of statement that was, or he doesn't want to get too much into that speculation, if it's true or not, if they're going to be the U.S. market distributor to get the FDA approval or not. But he just said, you know, they are speculative and an opportunity worth taking a look at because of their technology for the eyes, right? What they really are known for. So he didn't mention anything about Covaxin, which I found interesting. But that made this stock run, and it hit a high here of 822. So this is definitely a stock to add to your watch list if you don't have it already. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.